Welcome to the Man Cave here at Wistful Vistas in beautiful San Diego, California, suburban San Diego, California, the Man Cave. Anyway, we continue testing the Synco wireless mic. Comes in two pieces, the transmitter and the receiver. The receiver is currently connected to the camera, and I am speaking using the transmitter, which I have very professionally mounted with the lav mic on my collar. Now I'm going to just step outside. There's two very small pieces. They're very lightweight. They also seem to be able to input the stereo audio into the camera, work quite well. And as many of you know, what we're trying to do here is work untethered so I can move around in an off the bike setting and in the garage setting, move around and get quality sound into the camera and show you what the various things that I do in the garage. So I'm going to step out and go through that door right there, the magic door, into Mrs. Cooper's domain. Shh, we don't disturb her. Oh no. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to walk to the end of the house and continue some dialogue and see how long it picks up. I'll come back in and come through. So the first step is just to stand on the other side of this door here. All right, standing on the other side of the door is receiving. Now I'm walking, and I'm walking to the back of the house, and I'm placing more walls and more distance. Now have turned around, and am walking back out to the garage. Coming up once again to the garage door. We'll see if there are any cutouts or anything that happened with that. Now coming through the garage door, and we are back, assuming all this is working. Okay, I've already checked it around in the garage and it works very well. It allows me to go to various places in the garage. Let's set the camera up over here. I can walk over here and be working on the motorcycle or someplace like that, and I'm not tethered with a long umbilical to the camera. Okay, next step, I'm going to open up the garage door, and then I'm going to try a distance measurement down towards the end of our little street here at Wistful Vistas. Stand by. Phase 2 of the test coming. Okay, outside it's a brilliant day. I think you'll be able to see out of the periphery of the camera how nice of a day it is. But doing a little bit of a distance test in the out of doors and seeing how much ambient we're going to pick up. There's no particular wind right now. I'll bet the surf is great. Wish I was out there. And just doing a little outdoor test. Now what I'm going to do is come forward and grab the camera, and we're going to walk. I'm holding on to the tripod right now. Someone else is out here talking. Not sure if you'll be able to hear her through the audio, but I am going. You're on a tilt. Are you okay with that? Are you okay? I promise not to let you fall. So I'm now going to walk down to the end of the street here and just do some count off. I'm going to go all the way to the end, and we'll see if the transmitter receiver, let alone the camera, will pick that up as we go down here. So moving along, going down the street. I'm sure I'm out of the camera frame right now. We're really just checking on the reception from the system. What a lovely day. My neighbors have their Halloween decorations up all the way down to the end of the street. It's supposed to work. I think the spec on this said that me in the, now, let's, now coming back out into the open, heading back up the street. Let's see how this works. Will it pick up all of the distance and the surrounding noises and things? I'm using the Sony lav mic with dual input, not dead cats, but sponge sound absorbers on it. So coming back up the hill to the camera, I could see myself, here comes one of my neighbors, I could see myself using this perhaps out on the open road, going someplace out on the open road, setting it up, and maybe with an assistant, and ripping by a couple of times with the motorcycle, just seeing how that works out. Okay. Coming back up, I'm very curious to see how I'm very curious to see how this is going to turn out. I must say, I really am. Let's continue to move around a little bit. Let's put you here. Are you okay with that? Doesn't matter. I will not let you fall, I promise. Okay. Now moving back up this way, back to the camera. Still talking. See if it'll pick up. Back up in here. Now let me go behind this garage door. Walking inside the garage, over into the corner of the garage. Now, you were coming out of the garage, walking back up. Okay, that's a pretty extensive set of tests we've done there. Let's take this into the Final Cut Pro software and see how it works out. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing the final test for the Synco transmitter receiver set on the speaker, and I have to report, I think they work pretty well. I'm very happy with them, and I think at the price they do a marvelous job. Now, what they cannot do is you can't have two subjects at the same time. You can, but you'd be using one transmitter with its ability to pick up. It'd be a little difficult. So that's one of the things they don't do. The other drawback to them is that you don't have a view meter, so that you can't tell your signal strength or if your gain is too high or whatnot. But a lot of that you can correct in post-production. But I must say, kudos to, I think it's Ulanzi is the company that sells these, and the Synco that makes them, because they work quite well for my purposes, I think, in the garage on a single track basis. If I had two subjects, or if I was really interested in fine tuning during the recording, then yes, I'd want the Rode system, the Rode wireless mic. And I think the Rode does have a significant advantage in terms of the quality. But so far with the Synco, really got to give them a hands up at the price point and utility mark. These will probably be my go-to here in the man cave. So cool with that. All right, let's go on to the next subject here.